Literally, what the freak happened? Warning. Long post. It starts wild and gets crazier. So, I had the most insane experience I've ever had with a table. Now, I've had awkward interactions, mean people, things go wrong, even a guy who overdosed, but it still doesn't compare to this girl yesterday. To preface, I'm a pretty obviously gay man. I have a pride pin on my apron, and my voice and mannerisms aren't so much feminine as they just lack masculinity, haha. So, I walk into work and get my first table. Two nice older women and we get along great. I get their food in and all is good. Then, I get my second table on the patio. It's a blonde lady, probably about 35, and a slightly older guy with her. She was wearing a shirt representing a bail bondsman whose sister used to work with us, and her whole family are amazing people, so I thought, oh, they know, they'll be great. I was so wrong. I asked if I could start them with anything other than water when she just starts going off. She starts saying she just divorced a, emphasis on, gay man. She repeated that about 12 times, and I, as a gay man, had no idea how to respond, so I was just like, wow, that's crazy, trying to change the topic. But then she proceeds to tell me about her friend whose husband is a furry with a Care Bear plug and paints his stuff rainbow. She also went off about how he's Mexican and she got to steal his cool last name. After 10 minutes, I finally find a moment to run away. I get inside, check on my other table, and fill in my coworkers on what just happened, and they tell me to sacrifice the tip and just get in and out, but that didn't really work out as planned. I go back out with their drinks to take their food order. She then says, I like literally everything and never take anything to go because I eat so much, so what do you recommend? She listed 5 or so things and asked what the best is. I gave her my top 3, and then she decided to spin off into another rant. She then started talking about how much she hates this city and the men here. She even started screaming that she hates it here and yelling at pedestrians that she went to the Snoop concert with our mayor. Then she told me, a big black man slapped me across the face the other day, and she then repeated multiple times, a big black man, like a black guy, and I was extremely uncomfortable at this point. But she didn't stop there. She then said she retaliated by calling him the hard R, which she repeated to me several times, and kicked him in the shins. She then said it all got her really hot and bothered to call him that. What? She also kept ranting about how cheeseburgers make her hot and bothered and how she's a Sagittarius with a vagina and how all her friends are either Libras, Cancers, or Pisces, and that she's a clairvoyant and can talk to her dead mom through monarch butterflies because she was born on a total lunar eclipse. She also popped her leg up onto the table and showed me her ankle monitor. Just to show it. No story. That's when, thankfully, my coworker sent out a host to save me and ask for me back inside. I said I'd be there soon and went to take their food order. The lady then said, if you get yelled at, just tell your boss you went to college with my cousin Kelsey and she's a slut. To which I responded, okay, and what can I get you to eat? She ordered 2 meals. By this time, I haven't been with my other table in 20 plus minutes, and I had been sat with an 8 top. While trying to take care of them, this outside table gets their food. Once I'm done with the other tables, I went back outside to check on them. She told me she didn't like the first meal, so she gave it to a homeless man, and then she said she needed a box because she was so full from the 2 bites she took of her food, after saying she loves everything and never takes leftovers. I quickly cashed them out and got the heck out of there. When I was leaving, she said, make sure you don't marry a gay guy, and then they sat there another hour and only tipped 10%. Because of this whole debacle, my first table stiffed me, and my party only tipped 15% on $200, which I don't necessarily blame them because I did make mistakes and take a while, but it was still very upsetting that I couldn't give my best service because of this psycho lady that just simply would not shut up. I just had to get this all out in the open somewhere. Thank you for reading if you've made it this far. TLDR. I'm a gay server that had a psycho, homophobic, racist, and crazy lady at my table that wouldn't shut up and continued to say slurs and yell at pedestrians while I served them.